Hey everybody, I'm Austin Allen and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be working on ghost notes. This will be a three-part series. In part one, we're going to be working on how to perform a ghost note, and what a ghost note really is, and then we're going to do a simple exercise to implement that. Let's first look at what a ghost note is. A ghost note is a musical note with a rhythmic value, but de-emphasized, often to the point where one can't even hear the note anymore. What this does is to allow an instrumentalist to have subdivisions be conveyed at a very subtle level. Normally in music, you will find the ghost note with parentheses around it, thus notating a softer volume. Occasionally you will find ghost notes that are not in parentheses, thus allowing the instrumentalist to interpret which note should be accented or unaccented. In this first image, I show how to grip the stick. As you can see, these back two fingers on the drumstick are very important. They're going to act as your brakes, as well as your accelerators at times. It is very common that younger players or inexperienced players will put a lot of emphasis on the top part of the stick, where the fulcrum is. However, to have complete control with your doubles, ghost notes, or anything else, you need those back two fingers. Now in this first playing example, the first stroke is going to be accented. Then I'm going to control the rebound, thus playing the ghost note. And then the same motion, I'm going to lift and perform the next stroke, which is an accent. And I repeat. Now this technique goes hand in hand with the Moeller technique. There are plenty of examples and videos online how to perform the Moeller technique. I will eventually get a video about the Moeller technique, but for right now, let's continue with ghost notes. In this second playing example, I'm going to be playing the snare drum part that we are eventually going to add into our drum set pattern at the end. Notice in this playing example the accented and unaccented notes. Now in this third example, I'm going to add the right hand, which is going to eventually be on the ride cymbal. Okay, we finally made it to the drum set example. We're going to play the same pattern with the right and left hand, but we're going to move the right hand over to the bell of the ride. And we're going to put our right foot, the bass drum, with the right hand. I will perform this at two different speeds. In this final example, we're going to put the same pattern, permutated a little bit, varied, across the toms and the snare drum. This will give you some basic ideas on how to do some fills using ghost notes. Alright guys, hopefully this helped a little bit. I know it's a little bit remedial and basic, but for the people that don't know what ghost notes are, this is what this video is for. Part 2 and Part 3 will be a little bit more intermediate to advanced with some more modern drum set patterns that integrate ghost notes. Thanks for watching. I'm Austin Allen, and please visit me at my website.